Thank you, Dan. Good morning, everybody. What is JobSite123.com? Well, it is an instant pre-qualification tool for commercial construction industry buyers that simultaneously doubles as a very powerful marketing tool for industry sellers. Here's a little bit about how it works. Companies can showcase their complete qualifications, their client performance ratings, and all of their industry relationships in our standardized profiling system for free. Our profiles provide highly detailed answers to the most common pre-qualification questions asked by today's industry buyers. It's kind of like an instant pre-qualification form on steroids, even better. There's far more information in it than 90% of all general contractors, project owners, or facilities managers' pre-qual forms. Then, what do we do with them? Well, we index them into our search engine in JobSite123.com, and we blast awareness for them all over the web, taking the mystery out of building an effective web presence. Now, how do we know that our profiles answer all of the right questions for today's buyers? Well, we know because our profiles were designed and built in collaboration with hundreds of project owners, facilities managers, construction managers, and general contractors from all across the United States. In a nationwide effort for our industry to come together and save ourselves billions of dollars per year chasing this information down the old-fashioned way. In fact, our qualification profiles are so comprehensive that the word profile doesn't even cut it. They're really more like a qualifications portal, aka Qualports for short. And that's how the industry term is being coined. Qualports come with their own friendly URL, and they are far more effective in helping buyers to make fast and informed decisions than probably 90% of any of your individual websites or any other marketing pitch. So let's go into JobSite123 and take a look and see what I'm talking about. When you land on the home page, it looks like this. Victor, if you could click on user testimonials, I just want you to know that you can go into the system, click on user testimonials, and see video testimonials plus quotes from all kinds of industry buyers who are already registered users and using the system. For example, you can go in and see live video testimonials of people from St. Joseph's Hospital, people from Nova Southeastern, people from Baptist Health, people from Broward Health, people from Miami-Dade School Systems, people from Moss & Associates, A&F Group, Miller Construction Company, and a whole slew, hundreds of specialty contractors, many of whom are ABC members that are here today. Now, from the home page, there are search engine fields. For example, you can search by company name to pull up somebody's Qualport. To illustrate how it works, let me pull up my friends at Moss & Associates. If I type in Moss, their name will come up, click go, and it looks like this. This is Moss & Associates Qualport. Everyone's standardized profile looks similar. Down the left-hand side navigation, we don't have time to go into them all today, but let me just read them off. You have everything from your key contacts, to your company narrative, to your geographic service area, to project specialization, the actual scope of services, your industry connections, meaning the people you're connected to in the area that you have trusted relationships with. I'll show you how that works in a second. Your insurance coverage, your bonding capacity, your licenses and certification, your safety record and training, all of your current projects with unbelievable amount of detail, I'll show you in a second, all of your completed projects, testimonial letters, affiliations and memberships with groups like the ABC, for example, information for your subcontractors, and a whole slew of other templates that are in the hopper being designed and ready to be deployed throughout 2010. It is a growing, evolving system. You won't believe how cool and detailed the information is. For example, let's click on key contacts and show you how, in case you're wondering who is emerging in the industry as the Facebook or LinkedIn of the commercial construction industry, it is JobSite123. If this is not the Facebook of the industry, I don't know what is. You can go in here and see every single key executive inside Moss. If I scroll back up to the top, click on Mr. Moss himself, I can even view his bio and all kinds of other information. all available at your fingertips, grouped by departments within your company. I'm going to scroll down and click on a few other templates to showcase things. For example, let's click on insurance coverage. I can go in here and I can see that Moss carries these 5 insurance policies with these amounts when they expire. I can even click on the little PDF that's included, pulls up their Accord sheet, shows proof of their insurance. Imagine all of you general contractors are in the room having the power of doing this with all the subcontractors in the room. Never again chasing down this kind of information. Also keep in mind, the more information that you put into the qual port, the more JobSite123 can do with it. For example, we are adding advanced filters into the system where users will be able to go in and say, show me all the general contractors who service Broward County who have general liability insurance in excess of $2 million, or bonding capacity in excess of $25 million, things like that. So imagine the power of that kind of information once it's in the system. Now, I'm going to click on bonding capacity just for a second to show you it works the same way. I can, in case I'm somebody who's considering hiring Moss, I can look in here and see right away what their bonding capacity is. And of course, in today's very, very competitive market, your bonding capacity is an excellent differentiator. I'm going to move on down to current projects, just to show you the amount of detail that's in them. If I click on current projects from Moss, I can scroll through and see an enormous amount of information about all the current projects that Moss is working on. Okay? Scroll back up to the top. I think the second one that they have there is the Marlin Stadium. I can click to view more information. It will open up. It will hold up to 4 pictures for each project. They can put in a scope of work. They can put in a client reference. All kinds of information. You also have another tab called Completed Projects. I can look in and I can look at the complete history of Moss & Associates and see all of the projects that they have. FYI, there are companies in our system that have over 250 projects loaded in. Your company's been around for 30 years, brag about it, okay? So, I can also, as a user, search and filter this information. So let's say I was John Santulli at Nova Southeastern and I was curious to know how much higher education experience Moss had. I can filter by higher education. I can say, I got a big job coming up. Let me see if they have any higher education experience greater than $20 million. Type in $20 million, click filter. And of course, it will take all of Moss's projects and filter them down to the 2 that apply to me instantly. That's better than a pre-qual form any day. That's not static, it's dynamic. Now to showcase some more features inside the qual port, I'm going to go back to the home page and I'm going to pull up another major